The next 4 quarters, only keep it light. Strapped in tight, we're taking flight. From the field to the court, we'll have our sight.
All right, welcome back to the next 4 quarters. I'm Daryl. That's Vic and Gary. To start things off, I guess the biggest thing of the week was New Heights, right? With Taylor Swift. They went all out on that, man. It's been all over my TikTok feed, going crazy. But the one thing that I noticed during that was Jason Kelce gave Taylor Swift an intro that was like, I don't know, almost a minute long. He was screaming, yelling, hooping, and hollering and stuff. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is incredible. Like, I want an intro like that one day. However, that dude was out of breath, like at the end. And I was like, man, if he would only had a little bit of our magic juice here, this Dubby, he could have made it. He could have made it the whole minute.
Listen, what I want to know is, wasn't he? It wasn't that long ago that he played in the NFL,
right? Apparently, you don't yell in the NFL a lot. You know, you just line up and hit people. It's different. Different physicality.
He was a hell of a center.
Well, he's still all crazy.
You know, yeah, he looks like he's just a ton of fun.
Yeah, that dude's got energy for days. He just can't yell a lot. He don't have the lung power. Maybe he should move to Denver. Move to Denver and train a little bit. You know, move to Colorado, train. Let that altitude get you.
I'm freaking so sick and damn tired of Taylor Swift. Like, it's too much. Leave it alone. It's like Beyonce. I've had enough of both of them.
Yeah, the only positive I have with Taylor Swift being at NFL games is that it does make like since I'm primarily a girl dad, like I have one boy. You know what I mean?
They like to watch the games.
They'd be more interested in watching the games. So then, like, I could actually watch football, and nobody cares. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I came across the craziest piece of history the other day. You know, and much like, you know, I think we have a new contestant that has entered the arena. We got Wilt Chamberlain with 10,000 women. We got Genghis Khan, who one of 500 people is related to. But I think this may be more impressive. Alexander the Great was on land, right? And there's this island. It's called Tyre, or I'm not saying it right. It's Tyre. Look it up, Daryl. Look up the picture. And they're like, ha, Alexander the Great, fuck you, you can't get us. Alexander the Great's like, watch this. Guys, go get a bucket of sand. And they built land until they got to the island to conquer it. It's called a causeway. Look up it's Tyre.
Yeah, the siege of Tyre.
Yeah, look at this. Pull up the picture. This was all just to kick somebody's ass.
This is our greatest source of information possible because it was the first link. It's Wikipedia.
Oh, love it.
Well, listen. Just go to that island and then images.
Yeah, like mole constructed by Alexander.
Go to the images of it today. Do a satellite image of it. How would you like to have somebody who's like, I'm going to kick your ass? No, you're not. You can't get across the water. And then look at it right there. The one right in the middle. I can't see your.
Which one you want?
The one that's just like the satellite image of it. Any of them that's a satellite image of it.
I gotta get past Alexander the Great's head and to continue. It's a lot.
But how petrifying would that be to know that somebody wants to look at that right there? He wanted to kick their ass so bad he just filled the sea in with dirt until he got there.
Just keep putting buckets, boys. Just keep putting buckets. We're gonna get there.
People these days don't want to go to work. Like they're building fucking.
Imagine how fast they could have got it done if they had little sauce, little magic Dubby.
Like, I don't think he's serious about this. Oh, I think he's serious. What are we gonna do? I'm like, I don't know.
How long do you think it's gonna take him?
But he's filling in the sea. He's filling in the sea like the dude filled the ocean in to kick somebody's ass.
Could you imagine just being on Tyre and just like waiting? You're like,
yeah,
exactly.
Getting closer, man. Like, so I wonder if he built it all the way or if he built it to like, it's close enough. We could just jump across. It's fine. Just jump it.
No, that whole thing is what he built. It used to be an island. That whole thing.
No, but I'm just saying, just to prove your point, like, you're like, I'm close enough to just jump over.
But wait,
just go.
I'm going to fill it in and come kick your guys' ass.
Yeah. We're going to bring the whole army. We can send the troopers, but we're bringing everything else. We gotta finish it off.
How petrified would that be to watch somebody take enough time to come do that to kick your ass?
I mean, wouldn't it be easier just to build like a one-lane road
and a ship?
Well, because like a ship would be like, it doesn't get the point across. Of like your point is I could do what I want when I want, however I want. Like that gets the point across. But wouldn't you build like a straight line? Like I'd be like, I'm just gonna build a straight line, way less sand. because it looks like he's like started forming like some crazy shit. Like he's like, oh, I'm gonna form this.
Yeah.
You know,
Is that
like if
not
you look at see how he like started to form it all cool. You know, like he's like, oh, I'm gonna make it all just slopey nice. I just went like, boop, straight
well,
line. Here we go. Maybe they didn't know the shortest distance between 2 points back then was a straight line. They're like,
but
if we
you
hit him
know,
in multiple spots, I'm going to send a crew up top, a crew in the middle, and a crew down below, and everybody just keep building.
so have you guys ever heard of the causeway built by Alexander the Great? You're welcome. You are welcome for that factoid, and it made
Because
my
like,
day.
look, this is exactly how to done it. Just boop, one line.
Yeah. This is, but if we just drew like a line, we could all get there. No, I want the island attached
Yeah.
to land.
I want it to be part of what we have.
You should be called Alexander the Stupid. You're working the shit out of us. Nothing's great about
Yeah.
you.
This is why we
Shut up
do
and
it
dig. All right, I'm
this is
digging.
why we do it my way.
Are you in charge? No. Then shut up and fucking throw the dirt in there.
God. Yeah.
So
So it says
where-
at first the Macedonian army was unable to capture the city of Tyre, which was a strategic coastal base on the Mediterranean Sea, through conventional means because it was an island that was 1 kilometer off the coast of modern-day Lebanon and had walls right up to the sea. He responded to this problem by first blocking and besieging Tyre for 7 months, and then by building a causeway and placing siege towers with catapults built on top at the end after his soldiers discovered they could not extend it any further due to a steep drop under the surface of water. Catapults.
Yeah. What year did that happen in?
332 BC.
Do you think he knew Leonidas of Rhodes?
Leonidas was old news by then. He was like, and he wasn't running for him, so it's fine.
Yeah. You know.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. I just wanted to lead that off this week. All right. So Wilt Chamberlain, Genghis Khan.
Our nice little history lesson for the week.
So where does it rank? Genghis Khan, Wilt Chamberlain, or Alexander the Great? More impressive.
I mean, that's just petty. Like I strive for that level of pettiness.
That's just petty.
Yeah. You don't want to fight? You want to build a wall? Okay. We could do that too.
We're still going with Genghis Khan.
I mean, this is just pettiness. So. Yeah. Like I wish I could be this petty.
For different reasons, I would say Genghis Khan. Like that's pretty fucking cool. But
I will search for more history.
Yeah, cool to know. It's just one of those. This is just sheer pettiness, and I love it. Like this is the kind of pettiness that you live for. You're like, I like it.
Yeah, maybe next time I'll come up with another one that's just as petty. Like, can you believe that?
Yeah,
I'll keep looking.
Can you believe this?
What do we got on topic this week?
I live for this level of pettiness. Oh, something close to home right here. The Frankenstein bunnies. Bunnies. They got horns growing out of their face. It says a rapidly spreading virus is causing cottontail rabbits to grow black tentacle-like growths out of their heads, prompting warnings to steer clear of the mutated animals. And this is in Fort Collins. So, it's just down the road from us.
Listen, that shit gives me goosebumps.
Man, that looks like Alien, right? That looks crazy.
So what is that? Was it The Last of Us, that show on HBO?
Yeah, with the cordyceps.
Yeah, that cordyceps is a real thing. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, it does it to ants.
Yes. Yeah. Something like that reminds me of like maybe.
Maybe aliens are here.
like maybe they knew something. Maybe it was like predictive programming.
That reminds me. You ever see that movie Life? Where that like thing mutates and keeps mutating.
Yeah.
But at the end, it gets like Jake Gyllenhaal in the little ship. That's what those tentacles look like Jake Gyllenhaal in the ship. Crazy.
Dude, that is some creepy looking stuff. There is like some things that go on in the animal kingdom, like the chronic wasting disease with deer.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it when they get that and they just go nuts?
Yes.
They call them the zombie deer, and they're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, I was like, I want to know what makes the tentacles grow out of their heads like that.
Apes.
Like,
yeah. I mean, maybe The Last of Us isn't far off.
maybe they were right. Maybe it is the bread. or the flour.
Bread?
So, no, it was the flour. Sorry, my bad. The flour. Maybe it was the flour. Because remember, it was in like the pancake mix and the bread and all that crap, and it was all traced back to flour.
What happened with The Last of Us season 2? Because they were like super mad about like online about.
Well, like so the Last of Us 2, the game, fantastic. The series, they kind of slowed it down a little bit. But I mean, like it's one of those where I don't think they wanted to blow through it so fast, but they did, and there's still like a second part to it.
Oh,
Like, so
I
The
see.
Last
So
of Us season 3 is gonna still be like part 2 of the game.
okay.
But it was blowback because like there was real woke.
Ah, I mean, it couldn't have been any more woke than the first one.
No, but it's
I've
still
never watched any
it's
of it.
apparently it's woker because she's got Bella gets a girlfriend and then they're gonna have a kid together or raise a kid together, something like that. I don't know. I didn't watch. I was like, I'm good. I'm good not watching that. Like as soon as the pivotal moment happens, it's like that's the only spot I needed to make it to, and then move on.
I liked The Last of Us season 1. I thought it was a good. I thought
Yeah.
it was a good series. I think they could have left it at 1. You know,
Yeah,
but
I could have lived without the Nick Offerman partner episode. Like
yeah,
even though everyone's like, oh, it was so amazing, it was revolutionary. I was like, I could have done without this episode.
yeah.
Like
I
if it's a
really,
zombie show, let's focus on zombies. Okay.
yeah. I thought the same thing. I was like, not Ron Swanson.
Exactly.
Give me
Anyway,
all
like
your
talking about making me
All
feel
the
old,
bacon.
right? Parks and Rec was 2007, I think. It's been a while.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to have something else make you feel old? Yeah, this is how you know you're old right here. The end of times.
Yeah.
AOL ends dial-up service after more than 30 years.
I can't believe it was still a
Yeah.
thing.
I didn't know if people still had dial-up. This is September 30th. It's going to end on September 30th.
Who still uses dial-up?
Apparently
Besides you on
someone
our
does.
first episode.
Someone does. Someone
Dude,
still has to deal with the that kind of shit. Someone's still
Yeah, I
waking
really
up 2 in
didn't
the
know it was
morning to
still a thing.
connect. I bet you connect instantly though. Like dial-up, you probably connect right away. But who's using a 56K modem anymore? Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
Ew.
Yeah.
But yeah, 30 years, dude. Like look at that. 30 years. Remember when we used to get the free discs?
Yeah.
You'd get
Yeah.
like so many hours for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Fewer than 300,000 people in the US reportedly having only dial-up internet. So 300,000 people still had
Wow.
dial-up. Dude, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Was that like 1% of the population? 0.1%?
I'm not sure. But what are they going to do? They're going to have to go Starlink. They're going to have to Starlink it.
My parents got Starlink. They love it.
Oh, I know.
It's great.
I know. Paul called me. He's like, I need help setting this thing up. I was like, you just go put it outside and follow the app. Like the app will tell you how to point the thing.
Oh, my dad.
Yeah.
How crazy is that human being? 76 years old, says, let's just go move to southern Missouri and redo a house. I'm like,
Yeah,
Dad,
we're going to move into the woods.
I'm like,
and
you're
redo a
76
house.
years old. And he completely redid the house. You see the house that he did?
No.
Like,
I don't think he calls when he's having internet problems.
He didn't like be like, hey, we're going to kind of like update the kitchen. No, he went like down to the studs, added room, did like completely like what you think my dad would do. That's what he did. At 76. Good. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're old. You don't know anybody down there. He's like, it's fine. I'll get it done. He got it done too. Yeah. Crazy old man.
Talk about getting it done. Have you guys been following the Savannah Bananas? Because they came to Coors Field, so it's been big news for the last like couple weeks. The Rockies even started winning games because they can't be overshadowed by the Savannah Bananas.
Listen, that league is like going crazy. Like I went and watched them down here, right? They filled up the stadium, like completely filled up the Marlins stadium.
Dude,
way more than I've ever
at
seen
Coors Field.
Yeah, it was fucking completely sold out. But they're fun to watch. Have you guys never watched them?
Yeah, I've only seen the clips. I've never seen them live, but I've seen the clips.
Oh, they're fun to watch.
But their whole business model is amazing. He's like, if it's a $30 shirt, it's a $30 shirt. He's like, we're gonna pay your taxes and fees and stuff. He's like, when you buy the tickets from us, it's the cost it is. He's like, starts at whatever it starts at, and like VIP is like $125. I don't know what the difference is between regular ticket and VIP, but it's like I want to say like $35 on average for a ticket, which isn't bad.
Cheap.
Yeah.
No,
he's like, the game's quicker, it's entertainment. And then he goes on his whole like how he started doing stuff and how they had choreographed dance. He's like, you got 4 guys to dance the first time. And night 2, they were signing more autographs and having a good time. And I was like, that's great. And then people started doing it.
One of them, like the guy lights his bat on fire to freaking hit. It is a fun thing to watch, man.
Yeah, because what you think right away is, it's like the Globetrotters, except they started their own league now. So it's not like the Globetrotters. It's like, it's like 4 teams that play each other, which is fine. But yeah, it's not pre-scripted. It's not like, the Globetrotters versus the worst basketball players of all time.
No, I think Trotters are always against the Washington, was it the Generals?
I can't remember.
I thought they always played the same team.
Yeah. But it's the people that couldn't make the Globetrotters, it feels like.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It's
They
like,
weren't
you're
as
good,
good.
but you're not Globetrotter, you
Globetrotter,
know?
good.
Yeah.
They're
Whereas
fun. I highly suggest if you guys next time they go, or if they're around where you're at, the kids would love it. If you don't have the kids, take them, because when I went with Jesus. A bunch of adults went, right? Like,
Yeah.
and all we did is freaking laugh the whole time, because they do some crazy shit.
Yeah, they got
They're
good
fun to watch.
entrances and stuff. I was like, look at this. You know, like they
Yeah.
did all the small things at Coors Field, you know. I was like, that's cool,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, like
It is. It's
and then just listen to the guy talk, since, you know, I got Savannah Bananas all over my feed this last couple weeks.
Mm.
You're like, man, this guy's like awesome. He's a CEO that's actually trying to like. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, I want to interact with the fans. They walked to Coors Field. They walked up to a Mile High line, and they're like, how do we interact with fans up here? How do we get them in the game? You know, this way they're just not paying $35 for a ticket and just furthest away from all the action. Yeah, so like he walks through the crowd and shit. Like the players walk through the crowd. It's crazy. I was like,
Yeah,
this is
they
pretty
interact
good.
a lot with the crowd. I think too, like, man, it's so refreshing to see, like you said, a CEO like that who's like, hey, it's $30 because it's $30, right? Well, you're not going to be shocked at the amount of surcharges or
Yeah,
taxes
the
or
convenience
whatever.
fee. Like he
Yeah,
actually singled out like convenience charges. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, all right,
yeah,
cool.
because Ticketmaster is just the fucking devil, right? I bought
Mhm.
some tickets for Ticketmaster, and they're like, it's going to be $125 for 2 tickets. It ended up being over 400 with the
Yeah,
convenience fees and all of that. Like, it's
dude.
so nice to actually see um a down-to-earth CEO of something that realizes like how far it has gotten, that they're taking advantage of people. You
Right?
know what I
He's
mean?
like, yeah,
Because that's really all it
Yeah.
is.
because his thing is what he says. Something about like, I'm here. I'm not here for this. I'm here for the fan.
Yeah,
You know, he's like, I'm here to make the fans experience better. He's like, if somebody has a bad time, I want to know why.
yeah. I hope something like that takes off and really does damage to
Yeah,
like
it'd be
the
nice if
major league sports. And because I mean, Pearl Jam was complaining about Ticketmaster 30 years ago and how bad they were and how they cornered the market. And it's good to see something like that and that guy be successful doing it, I guess.
yeah, because like he even warns against like resellers and stuff. He's like, yeah, if it's not this cost, it's because of he went to a reseller. He's like, and then, you know, you got to be worried about resellers and their fake tickets and stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was like,
I like him.
I was like, I like that. Like, I wish more people would take that approach, because like really, we're just getting hammered on fees and all kinds of bullshit.
Well, yeah. I
Like
mean,
I went to a Bronco game a couple years ago. It's when we still had Russell Wilson. It was $1,000 for
that's
4 tickets. And
Jesus.
why,
not like we were in the
that,
greatest, like we weren't in the greatest seats. We were behind the goalposts. But
oh,
it's like, man, dude, $1,000.
that's why I quit going to
Yeah.
games years ago.
I would love to get a ticket at price, but you can't. You know what I mean? Everyone
Yeah.
wants to make money off it, and they know they can, because people will pay. Like my boy wanted to go because he's a Vikings fan, and he's like, yeah, he's like,
How did you raise a fucking Vikings fan?
he likes Justin Jefferson, his favorite player, man, Justin Jefferson.
He could
Jettis.
I like Justin Jefferson too.
Yeah,
That doesn't mean he has to be a Vikings fan.
yeah, he's anti-Bronco. I was like, oh man, I was like, so Sunday's a real good time. Him and my stepdad Rodney, they call each other on Sundays, and then they talk crap to each other.
Oh Lord.
It's amazing when the Vikings lose, 'cause my boy is so distraught, and of course he was having a couple of good years. You know, one was the Russell Wilson bad
Yeah.
years, and
Yeah.
God, dude, it was so brutal. I was like, God, I was like, these Broncos are killing me. I got this little kid just talking crap to me the whole time.
Yeah. How old is Oliver now?
He'll be 10 this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That
he'll be
is
actually a
awesome.
couple weeks. September 13th, he'll be 10.
Yeah. Bella's boy turns 1 still on the 9th.
Nice. Yeah.
So that's
So
how you
yeah,
know I'm getting real old. We're talking about my grandson's birthdays.
right.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Golly.
see, you just started early with the kids. I started late. That's what
That is
happened.
true. That is true. But it is nice because it's
She's
just
yeah.
nice for me to get off.
Now you're done. You know, like
Yeah,
I got a 3-year-old. I still got time. So much time.
you got like a fucking 20-year sentence, dog.
Oh, dude,
That's terrible.
that's life. That's it. It's life.
That's right. I was gonna say that's like a life sentence at 30, man. You ain't getting out of that shit.
Because at some point there's going to be a mixture of I still have a kid at home and I have grandkids. You know what I mean? It's gonna
Yeah.
mix.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna be like, this is crazy.
you didn't think about that.
No.
Yeah, you
Nah.
should have thought about that one.
Well, you know, I
You,
thought,
I know what you were thinking in the moment. That's okay.
yeah,
We don't
don't
have to
stop,
talk
can't
about
stop, won't stop. You know.
it. How bad could it be? The next 30 seconds has got to be better.
Yeah.
What is it going to cost me? Like 18 years?
Jesus, take the wheel. Just steered me wrong.
Why? But why? I know. I
So-
was thinking, can't stop, won't stop. Don't stop. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What else we got on the agenda?
good old MPJ making news again.
What did he
He was
do?
on the One Night podcast, and he was talking about betting and how he could tell his buddies to basically bet his under for a game, and then he'd play a couple minutes and go out and saying like he's hurt, or my arm hurts or something, and then they would win money because they took the under. Like,
What?
yeah. Hold on, let me pull it up.
He actually said this?
Here we go.
Dudes like that do
Parlay.
the sports betting, but think about if you could get all your homies rich by telling them, yo,
No shit.
bet $10,000 on my under. You know, this one game I'm gonna act like I got an injury, and I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna come out after 3 minutes. That is so not okay. But some people probably think like that. They come from nothing, and all their
100%.
homies have nothing,
100%.
and they're like, bro, if I come out of this game after 3 minutes and y'all all hit on my under, we're all getting a little bag.
Yeah.
You get mad at these dudes like that do
Parlay.
the sports betting, but think about if you could get all your homies rich by telling them, yo,
No shit.
bet
Okay,
$10,000.
let me just say this. I thought you were saying like I don't disagree with what he's saying. I don't disagree.
No.
I don't think.
But,
I don't
but
think he's
there's
betting.
no way
I
that
think he's
sounds
betting.
awesome, giving his family history.
Yeah, his family. I
Yes.
think he's betting. I think that's like the OJ's "If I Did It" book.
No,
That's him saying he's doing it without saying he's doing it. He's like, yeah, just imagine we could do this. That's bad. Like people do that, but yeah, we could do that.
That's
I
part Lauren's saying. They try to say I had a gun, but I did. I did have a gun.
I think he's saying like the second time I listened to it is more like, hey, you guys get mad at these guys, but they come from nothing. He even said that they come from nothing.
Mhm.
They're trying to hook everybody up. Like it's not okay. But when you're talking about people that come from nothing, especially in the NBA, look, this sounds terrible, but your NBA athletes tend to be like the poorest of all your athletes because all you need is a pair of shoes, right? Like you don't. That's that. There's not
Pair of
that.
shoes and know somebody that's got a ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. And it's not ever.
It's just that. So then he goes on to say that Mark Andrews from the Baltimore Ravens probably had something like that going on when he dropped that
What?
pass for the 2-point conversion.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, I was like, you might want to not just stop. But like,
Yeah,
understand
because
you're trying
every
to
game MPJ played looked like he was fucking shaving points.
dude, it's like, were
Flattering.
you doing it, man? Like there are sometimes like you should have hit these shots and you just weren't knocking stuff down, and you were starting. You're
Yeah,
in the starting lineup, dude.
I'm just happy we got Cam Johnson,
Like, I mean, the Nuggets trade looks real good right now.
Big Val,
Ooh,
Tim
ooh.
Hardaway Jr. Dude, Tim
Yeah.
Hardaway Jr. was a starter. He said, "Fuck
Yeah.
it, don't worry about it.
I'm
I'll
just
take the
saying,
guys
like,
from minimum. Come
When
off the bench."
MPJ was on our team and we went on that run, I liked MPJ. I liked his toughness. Like I was like, yeah, it's like they're giving him shit, but like, dude's tough. He's out there playing. But then maybe he out there playing to do other things. I was like, you just
Yeah.
get thinking. I'm not saying he was or wasn't. I'm just saying like you just get to thinking where you're like, man, giving your family's history of sports betting, you might
And-
not want to touch that subject. You might want to just
Or
kind of skirt
Maybe
around
he
it.
thought he was like defending his brother. You know, like, hey, look, we came
Like this
from
is why he
nothing.
did it.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
he's just trying to help people. Like, and I understand
Yeah.
trying to help people, but there's got to be a different way than sports betting, right?
I mean, you do what Ray Lewis did. Just kill a motherfucker. And then, then tell him, look, you take the ball. I'll pay for everything because we all know Ray Lewis killed that dude.
I mean, Aaron Hernandez tried the same thing. He just couldn't
Yeah.
delete a videotape. Like, weird, right?
Yeah, same thing. Aaron Hernandez should have called up Ray. Hey, Ray, what'd you do?
Yeah, I didn't record it. Mm,
Well,
you don't say. I didn't record me coming home.
Yeah, we all
That
know
coulda
Ray
worked.
Lewis killed that dude.
Oof.
Y-
Killer on and off the field.
How much do you think he paid that guy to go to prison for him?
Don't know.
Like if somebody said, look, I'm going to make millions of dollars, you just have to go to prison for me.
Well, like at,
What would
at
what
that time, he
what would
wasn't
that
Ray
price be?
Lewis. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying at that time, he wasn't Ray Lewis. So,
Yeah,
like,
but you knew he
realistically, he's
was.
probably looking to like, okay, this is what I can make realistically, or this is what I have in the bank. So at that point, the price was probably low. Like what he could have paid now versus what he paid then is probably low. He's like, I'll give you like
No.
20 G's. The guy's like, okay.
Yeah, so, that sounds good.
You got it right now? Oh yeah, dude, I got it right now. Okay.
What would that price be to you guys?
To
20
go to
years in
jail for
prison?
somebody?
Yeah.
Dude. Like, so I guess it depend on where I was in life. If I had no wife, no kids, give me a couple mil. I'll go do it.
For 20 years.
A couple million when I get out. Pay my books. Make sure I'm
Gary?
in a nice little spot.
Yeah,
Pay
I
my
don't know.
lawyer.
I don't think it'd be worth it.
20 years of your life for a couple $1 million. You're set.
Yeah.
You get out. Everything's taken care of.
Yeah.
You-
But like now, with like a wife and kids, can't pay me enough. Like there's no way.
What about 5 years? Would you do 5 years in jail for a couple million?
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Nah, he said, nope, nope, I'm not doing it. All right. Reason.
Three hots in a cot ain't worth it.
You ain't got to worry about nothing. You get in shape.
You don't got to go to work.
Yeah.
You
watch
don't
a
have to
movie
go to
every-
work now.
Good. Watch a movie every Friday night, right?
Yeah.
Drink some homemade intoxicants.
Some toilet fucking liquor. It's good stuff.
Yeah,
man.
it's good stuff.
Yeah,
I'd have
it
been
sounds like
upper
a
deck.
great time.
I would have upper decked everybody. Been like, there you go. Make your stuff now. Tastes like shit. I know. Don't flush.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. What else we got?
Let's see. Let's go back over here. Oh, so Gary, you missed the running back debate.
Yeah, I saw some clips.
Who's your top 5?
I don't know. It's hard.
Who's your top 2?
I'd go definitely Barry Sanders.
And then Jim Brown.
I don't know about Jim Brown. Like he's good, but I don't know if
Would you put
he's that great.
LaDainian in the top 5? Because like
No, I don't think I'd
a lot
put
of our
LaDainian
comments are
Tomlinson
like
top 5.
LaDainian needs to be top 5, and I was like, okay.
I don't think so.
So you got Barry, Jim Brown, Walter Payton,
Adrian Peterson.
probably Eric Dickerson.
Yeah,
and
Eric
EP, like,
Dickerson, Adrian Peterson,
I mean,
Emmett Smith. Like
you could fight, right? You could fight over that 5th spot. EP,
I wouldn't give
Emmett,
it to Tomlinson.
LT.
I know that. The thing, and Jim Brown, like I never realized how big of a piece of shit person that guy was.
That is irrelevant to the fact that he averaged 5 yards a carry for 10 years.
Still though, like
True.
I never knew that guy was a piece of shit like that.
So Emmett's ranking puts him there just based on stats, but it's the LeBron stat just because he played a long time and he got a lot of yards. His longevity is what gets him.
What if you just
Top
went
5.
with the stats with the Cowboys though?
Like that's what I was trying to weed out. But like
Yeah, if you just
played,
went for those.
how many years did he play with Arizona? Like 2?
4?
It was 4? I didn't
It
even
was a lot
remember
of-
him. Let's see. How many years did Emmett play with Arizona? I got to move the W out of the way here.
Listen, I was not a big Emmett Smith fan, but he did one of the classiest things in the world when he broke Walter Payton's record. He had
2.
his son there. Oh, it was only 2, huh?
Yeah, 2003 and 2004.
So when he broke Walter Payton's record, he had Walter Payton's son there, and he gave him the game ball of breaking his dad's record, and that is some classy shit right there. You know it? Like,
I mean, that's like Sterling Sharp giving Shannon Sharp his jacket.
yeah. I mean, that's cool. Like a level of humility. Even though I'm not a huge Emmett Smith fan, him doing that is a show. And Walter Payton was the guy that was so classy, right? That's why they have the Walter Payton Man of the Year
Man of the
award,
Year,
'cause he was
yeah.
such a good dude. So it's good to see, even though I don't think his athletic prowess was as much as the others, a guy that does some shit like that. How about let's do like top 5 defensive ends?
Ooh, all time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Go,
tough.
Daryl.
Oh my goodness. You got to start with fucking Reggie White, right? Have to.
Listen, we all agree, right? No, when you sack a quarterback with the receiver.
Yeah.
Because doesn't
Yeah.
Reggie White have some crazy stat where he would like easily broke the sack record, but they only
Oh.
played like 12 games one year? Like he was on pace to like destroy the sack record. Wasn't it Reggie White? I can almost. It was one of the
Was
years
it-
where they had like a modified season.
Well, it was a strike shortened season. I remember
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna go with Jared Allen. He's got to
Jared
be up
Allen's
there.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of my favorite. Deacon Jones has got to be up there, right?
Yeah.
Because he's the reason that they started counting sacks. What did he just do? I don't know. He smacked him in the head hard enough that the dude.
just concussed him. I'm just gonna concuss him. I don't even have to tackle him. I'm just gonna crack him in the face. Fine.
Could you imagine hitting somebody so hard it like their helmet? Like think of what that dude's hands had to look like by the end of his career.
So in the strike shortened 12 game season, he had 21 sacks.
Oh God.
That's fucking
1987.
amazing.
The highest single season sack total in NFL history at that time. So in 12 games,
Yeah,
he had
if you would
21.
have given him 4, if you would have given him 4 more games, the dude would have had like 30 sacks.
Yeah.
No shit. So yeah, I knew it was some crazy ass stat. I was like, this is nuts. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Reggie White.
I'm
he
gonna go
gotta be number one.
Reggie White, Jared Allen, Deacon Jones, JJ Watt.
Yeah, dude was fucking defensive player of the year. How many years in a row?
Yeah.
And how many times overall?
Oh yeah, he was awesome. And then for my last one, even though I don't like saying this because Bruce Smith does hold the record through longevity, but when he was with the Bills, he was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And now everybody's going to get on and be like, what about Derek Thomas? Derek Thomas was an outside linebacker like Von Miller, like TJ Watt. We're talking about defensive ends. So,
Oh man,
what's that?
Strahan.
No, I'm not a Strahan fan.
Does it just asking AI again, asking Grok. They got Strahan up there.
Strahan was fucking good.
He was, but he has that 23 sack season
Because Favre fell down.
Yes, that was 100% MPJ. Hey, listen, just fall down, I get the sack record, right?
Yep. Yeah, so their tops are Reggie White, then Bruce Smith, then Deacon Jones, then JJ Watt. Number 5, Julius Peppers. And Julius Peppers was good. I don't know that I put him top 5.
I don't know if I would either. He was good. He was fun to watch.
Because then after him, it's
I've given
Strahan.
5, and you guys haven't given 5. So I don't know if you know how this game works. I give 5, you give 5, you give 5.
I mean, they're all pretty similar, right? Like, there's not a lot. Like, you don't hear a lot of defensive ends anymore. Everyone anymore is almost always
Right.
outside
Well,
linebackers.
Exactly, because like you got Lawrence Taylor and like DeMarcus Ware, who were outside linebackers, which is kind of
amazing. Dwight Freeney was fucking amazing. That fucking swim move to get to the quarterback, he was fucking amazing.
like even like you got Myles Garrett, but he's still in his career. Like I can't rank him top 10.
Yeah.
It's
But he's still an outside
hard.
linebacker, right? They still have him lined up.
I think they list Myles Garrett as defensive end.
Do they?
Is he?
I think they're. Oh, let me look.
I thought because so many people have gone to the 3-4 defense.
Yeah, like their defensive ends is what they are, but they're not listed as it because of the way it's played.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird, you know. It's kind of hard to get them. Yeah. So on Google they got him as defensive end.
Well, Myles Garrett's going to get up there then.
Oh yeah.
Dude's crazy. Like he does like the speed though. You know, I guess it's a Cleveland thing. Shador speeds, Myles Garrett speeds, everybody speeds in Cleveland.
Well, you got to get the hell out of there as fast as possible. Wouldn't you be speeding out of Cleveland?
Yeah.
I think it's because they don't live in Cleveland. They're just like, we'll just drive to work really fast.
Yeah.
I don't want no one to see
Where
me.
are you going so fast? Anywhere but Cleveland, Ohio.
Dude, I've been to Cleveland. It's a different place, I'll tell you that. I'm not talking crap about Cleveland. It's just not.
I am.
It's a different place. Like, I mean, I've been to the South, you know, and the South it's a different place, but at least the South, it's got like that homely feel. Cleveland's almost like, why are you here? you shouldn't be here. Oh, I didn't know.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
that's more the South.
The fucking banjo.
still the South. But at least there's banjos playing and they make you feel like home before they, eat you. So that's fine.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
So who do you guys think is going to be the worst team in the league this year? I'm going with the Saints.
The Raiders. It'll be a tie between the Raiders, the Saints, and maybe the Panthers.
Because like a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Tennessee's going to be bad." I don't know, man. I was like, Cam Ward's decent. I think Cam Ward will get you 6 wins.
They'll do better than they did last year for sure.
I like Cam Ward a lot. I like his demeanor. I like his approach. I agree. I think he's getting you 6 wins just by virtue of him.
Exactly.
I think the Saints, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
Like
the Saint dude, watching that Tyler Shock. Is that how you say his name? Tyler Shook? I don't know. Anyway, he gives you a pick 6 and then he gives you a 70-yard touchdown pass. I was like, oh my god, they got
he's
Jameis
pretty
Winston.
much like the Jameis Winston.
They got Jameis Winston. I was like, oh my god.
What was that stat? Like that one season he threw 50 touchdowns and 50 interceptions.
30 and 30.
50 and 30. Yeah.
No, 30 and 30. It was like even 30 touchdowns. 30 something like that.
They should make a 30 for 30 of that.
God, it'd be the greatest.
The only person to throw as many touchdowns as he did interceptions, but it was a lot of touchdowns. It wasn't like, hey, he threw 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. It was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he had 5,000 yards passing that season.
Yes. Like,
And he finished with 33 touchdowns and 30 interceptions for the year. I was like, oh my god.
Jesus.
the dude can sling the ball, but
Yes,
it's gonna
and
be
dude, Jameis
he's
Winston
pretty
on the mic is amazing. He's my favorite
Oh yeah, he's
person
great.
ever on the mic. Just let him
He
talk.
is awesome.
he is pretty much the J.R. Smith of the NFL.
Yep.
Like,
But J.R. Smith, you don't like to hear him talk. Like Jameis,
no, he's an asshole.
hand that dude a microphone.
Yeah,
Let him
Super
be
Bowl
mic'd up for the
weekend,
game.
Jameis Smith was the best part of Super Bowl weekend.
Oh
Like,
yeah, dude. Jameis during Super Bowl week was funny. Oh, what's the chances of me getting on this team?
yeah.
Did you hear him
What's
talking
that-
about like when the Browns game, the Browns and Broncos game, the Monday nighter? He's like, oh, and that darn Nick Bonito, I didn't even see him when he threw the first interception. I was like, oh my god,
that darn Nick Bonito.
I was like, this guy he's gold. He's
Yeah.
just comedic gold.
Yeah, when
Amazing.
he's
And he
done
doesn't
playing,
mean
he
to.
has to go.
No,
Like, he
he's
has
just
to be on
naturally this
TV.
way.
Yeah. I also think, going back to the worst team, we always got to touch on the Jets because
See, and I don't know, man.
think
Like
the Jets are
because
gonna
the
turn it
Dolphins
around a
are in
bit.
that division, and the Dolphins don't look very good.
but the Jets have Justin Field and they went off
I
the
know.
field on a stretcher for his toe.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. The Jets, Dolphins, that's
I'm going to throw one in there that's going to be crazy, that it's going to be controversial. Is look, they've been on this like shaky, okay, never miss the playoffs, never have a losing season. But Aaron Rodgers is old. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is old. DK Metcalf, they've gone completely away from how they built winning and done some crazy shit. And there's no coincidence that Aaron Rodgers ruptured his Achilles. Not that like he's old, right? That's just what happens when you get old.
well, apparently that's the injury now. Remember when it was always something else, like turf
Yeah.
toe, something crazy? Now everybody injures their Achilles. Like it's like, man, what changed in training?
So I think they are going to be maybe not the worst, but a lot worse than people believe.
Really?
I don't know. I think they'll
The
make
Steelers, like that's hot take, dude.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Steelers miss it, like being one of the worst teams in the league. Like, are you saying like bottom 10, bottom 5?
No. Okay. I may have overstated. I just think they're going to not be as good as.
You think they'll be sub 500? I guess that's the question.
Yes.
I don't think so.
500. You think it'll be like 8, 9?
I think at 8,
barely?
9, like just right there, like right there. Like I don't know, man.
You got that feeling
Well-
about the Steelers, huh? You hear
Yeah,
that, guys? Don't draft Steelers players in fantasy.
Because we bought a microphone and downloaded an app, so we're pretty much
So
professionals.
we're able to say whatever we want, no matter
Yeah.
how wrong it is.
No, I think the Steelers will make the playoffs. I think they'll do better than last year.
Oh damn!
Hmm.
Where do you
Daryl?
got them finishing? Where do you got them finishing in the division? Because I'm thinking Baltimore's going to win that division again.
Baltimore should win the division.
So it should
pending
be
anything
Baltimore.
outrageous. I think it'll
Yeah,
be the
it should
Steelers.
be Baltimore,
'cause
Cincinnati.
It should be Cincinnati,
Steelers,
but I don't
Cleveland.
think it will be. As much as I like Joe
Yeah,
Burrow,
like
I
that's-
don't think they'll do it.
I guess it all depends on that line. If they can hold for like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, the line and how
Apparently,
their
apparently they
defense is
couldn't do it
gonna
in
play.
practice.
Yeah,
Like,
they,
Joe
and they
Burrow
need
was
their
getting touched up in
defense
practice.
to show up. Like Joe Burrow and the receivers, it's never been a problem. It's the offensive line and the defense. They're
Right?
just not
Like,
good.
Dude, it's money in the bank come fantasy though, right?
Oh
Bengals
yeah,
offensive players.
Yep.
Dude,
and any defense playing the
Jamar,
Bengals
Chase Brown,
easily.
T. Higgins, draft them all. Burrow, draft them all because they're going to
Yeah.
throw the ball.
Yep, tons of
So,
yards.
outside of the fact that I don't think Aaron Rodgers is, I mean, he's older, but he's going against some really good defensive players. Myles Garrett. When you're 43 years old, how do you think it's going to feel when Myles Garrett destroys you? Because it's not
Dude,
if, it's when.
Did you see Myles Garrett? Did you see Myles Garrett and Shadur Sanders on the sideline? And Shadur's like, I want to try and get out of one of your moves, you know? You think my spin move would do it? And Myles Garrett puts his hand on his shoulder and it's like covers his entire arm. It's like, oh my God.
Is he 43
That guy's a
or is he
massive
just 40
person.
now?
I
I thought he
don't
was
know.
40.
I don't know.
He might be 40.
Which
Let's see.
Tom Brady
old
was
is
how
Aaron
old?
Rodgers?
41. How old was John Elway?
He was 43
won
when he
his
was
two
done.
Super Bowls?
Oh,
Yeah,
John
but-
Elway's.
But we're not talking
1983,
we're not talking Tom Brady here. We're talking Aaron Rodgers. It's
Well,
different.
what about John Elway's age when he won his two Super Bowls?
So Aaron Rodgers is 41.
Okay, 41. That's
So
kinda
he'll
what I
turn
was thinking.
42 during the football season.
How old is
John
John
Elway was like 36.
He retired. He was 38 when he retired.
So 36 and 37. He retired at 38. Well, maybe 37, 38.
Yeah,
There's a
somewhere in there.
huge difference. 40 is the fall off for pretty much like all professional athletes. There's very few of them that produce at a high level past 40. That's why Tom Brady, you're like, holy shit. LeBron James, holy shit. They're producing at a high level past 40. It's awesome because nobody does it.
Right. It's against the grain. It shouldn't have happened. It was awesome. I'll tell you that. So who's your bottom 5 teams this year then? Who do you think is going to be in the bottom?
I'm
'Cause
going Raiders, Panthers.
I got Saints at the bottom.
I would say Saints. I would also say maybe the Colts would be pretty low again.
Ooh, I like the Colts. I do like the Colts because like the Colts, they don't have a QB. Like really, they got Danny
No.
Dimes and they got Anthony Richardson.
No, and maybe the Giants.
Ooh, the Giants.
That'd be
Is
my
that 'cause of
bottom
Russell?
5, I think.
Is that because of Russell?
Russell doesn't help their situation at all.
So then,
He doesn't
how
hurt
does
it,
the
he just
NFC
doesn't help it.
how does the NFC East look? Like, because you got Eagles, Commanders.
I think it's going to be Commanders,
Cowboys,
Eagles,
Giants?
Cowboys, Giants.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I think the
I was,
Commanders are going to take that division this year.
really?
Yeah, I think
You
so.
think it flips on them?
No. I thought
think
you
so.
said Eagles Commanders.
No,
I'm
know
saying
it.
as
Commanders,
long
Eagles.
as Saquon stays healthy, because now he's got the Madden curse to deal with, and the Super Bowl last year. As long as Saquon stays healthy, the Eagles are tough, dude. They're super
Okay.
tough.
They're well
you want to
coached.
talk? You want to talk about a weird stat? This is what I was looking up earlier. Weird stat. If I can get the words out. The Eagles. I can't form sentences. Anyway, there was one game where a team outgained their opponent by 100 yards, had 0 turnovers, and still lost. It was the Philadelphia Eagles. They lost to the Commanders.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, December 22nd, 2024, the Eagles lost 36-33. They outgained the Commanders by 139 yards and still lost without committing a turnover.
So let me tell you why
it was 49-0 until that game.
So let me tell you why I think the Commanders don't win the division, okay? Because games like that, 49-0, and somehow they won. Like, I like Jaden McDaniels. I think he'll be a good quarterback. But he benefited a lot from, like, crazy things like that Eagles game.
Well, it's the one-score games, right?
He made the play to win the game. Like,
That's like saying Tim
makes the
Tebow
plays.
made the plays to win the game because Tim Tebow benefited from Demaryius Thomas taking a freaking screen pass 88 yards when they were winning.
You benefit from things. And you're right.
Best screen runner of all time.
But they stayed in the game. Their defense stayed in the game, and their offense was able to capitalize. That's what
so you
teams
think Tim
do.
Tebow still should have?
That's
you think
what
Tim
winning
Tebow
teams do.
still? You think Tim Tebow still should have been in the NFL?
See, I think the Commanders.
Tim Tebow's nowhere near as good as Jaden Daniels is.
No, but I think the Commanders, their one detriment this whole offseason is Terry McLaurin.
Yep.
Their wide receiver
McLaurin
one
doesn't want to play there.
How many yards did he have last year? It was one of his worst years.
One of the best wide receivers in the league. He's awesome.
It was one of his worst years.
But when you had to have it, he got it.
So how many yards last year?
He also has an aging tight end. His tight end's like 38 years old.
Yeah, but Zach Ertz is awesome.
And the Eagles aren't aging in places.
So Terry McLaurin,
like that, no.
He had 82 receptions, 1,096 receiving yards, 13 touchdowns in 17 games.
And that was his worst year.
He averaged 13.4 yards per reception, 64.5 yards per game, earning a second Pro Bowl.
Like he's good. I don't think it's going to hurt him as much as people think.
I just think they have him or Debo, and Debo's injury history.
And Debo is kind of like Cortland Sutton. He will catch the ball.
Magic catches.
Yeah, and he's tough on yards after the catch, but he has no breakout speed. He doesn't go over the top. If you don't have Terry McLaurin, you basically have 2 tight ends playing as your you have Zach Ertz and Debo, and they're not opening up the field, which allows the run game to suck, and that's why.
To say Debo's not fast is astonishing to me because they used him in Wildcat. Like he was the speed guy for a lot of their plays, so that makes no sense to say he is not fast. He's not as good of a route runner as other receivers, but he could break out and get away from people.
What is his yards after
separation?
What
his yards after the catch is ridiculous.
Hold on.
Are you on dial up again?
No, dude. I'm typing as fast as you guys go. I gotta wait for stuff to come.
Leaders of Yak last year.
I'm not even going leaders. I just said yak per reception. So Debo is 8.3 yards, ranking third among NFL wide receivers behind only Marvin Mims and Jamison Williams.
And he was
Jimmy.
hurt most of the year last year.
Isn't that a
So
detriment though? Like, shouldn't that drop your stat though?
I was gonna say so that'll drop
Like
you
if
because
you play every game,
that's what I'm
And you
saying.
do
It
that.
would
it's harder
drop him.
to average.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It would drop him. It would drop his yards after catch.
But you're saying he had a high yards after the catch. If he played all the games,
it might have went down.
it would be lower. That
I don't
I'm
think
saying,
so
I don't.
because he had the chance to get more, is what I'm saying.
Daryl, weigh in on this. Help me.
No, so like what I was thinking is like if you take the yards after catch, say he averages like 8.3 yards, but then you add more receptions and more games, but he doesn't get as many yards, then his yards after catch goes down.
I think
Yeah.
he would get the
However,
same
if he
amount of yards. Though.
maintained, like if he had one game where he went crazy, then it might be more. You don't know. It's
I
woulda,
think
coulda,
it- I think
shoulda
it would've
because
been
it
more.
didn't happen.
But to say that
I
he
am
is
not-
slow just blows my mind.
Oh no, dude's not slow.
I'm
And
not a Debo
with
Samuel
Cliff
fan.
Kingsbury could probably use him like Kyle Shanahan did, which is
Yeah.
crazy. But
He's tough.
you have who's the other guy? Is it Luke McCaffrey?
Yeah,
'Cause,
I'm not sure.
Like
who though.
outside of him, like is it Dotson that still plays for him?
I don't know.
He did great. Like he was amazing. He was one of those guys you wish you had in fantasy, but after the season started, you're like, oh my god, I'm not.
Why did
Yeah.
I not do this?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this guy right after, or I'm gonna try and get him, and it's not gonna work out. Let's see their depth. So right now they have their depth chart as Terry McLaurin, Debo, and Noah Brown. Behind them are Luke McCaffrey, Michael Gallup, River Craycraft, KJ Osborne.
Craycraft's still in the league.
Yep, Jacoby Jones.
You know who he was drafted by, right? Your Denver Broncos. You know that? You remember him?
Apparently he's good enough for to hang out for a while.
Craycraft's been around for a minute, man.
Yeah.
For real. Click
Okay.
on how long he's been in the league for. Probably 6-7 years.
6 years, but he didn't play 2019. He
Yeah.
played 2018 for Denver, and then he went to San Francisco in 2020. Oh, look, and then he didn't play 21 either. He played 22, 23, 24 in Miami.
Yeah, because he was there when they beat the dog shit out of us. 72.
He did play 21. Okay. He played for San Francisco. He played defense.
That's
River
right.
Craycraft played defense, and he had 2 solo tackles and 1 assist tackle.
What do he play? Corner?
I don't know. He played for San Francisco. That's probably when they had no guys. They're like, we have no one.
Yeah.
Get
Let's throw someone
somebody.
in.
Yeah, get someone that can play. So yeah. Oh, and then so that's another thing. The Rams with Stafford. Dude, Stafford's back being hurt this long. I thought it was just a minor thing. It seems like it's a major deal.
Yeah.
Like with Stafford not playing, it might be the Seahawks winning that division.
Who is their quarter? Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold, your boy.
Your man.
Like, and unless the Cardinals can pull a rabbit out of a hat, they're probably not going to be so.
I
good.
mean, Kyler Murray. I like Kyler Murray.
You gotta get the name out.
Yeah,
I know. Listen. You have no room to talk. When you're like,
that's what happens when you
Kyler.
name your kid Kyler instead of just
Yeah.
I
Kyle.
was gonna say I keep wanting to say Kyle, but it's Kyler Murray.
Yeah, Kyler,
No, no.
Tyler. You know, they wanted to name him something.
Another name that I always mess up, and I don't know why, is Westbrook. When I have to say Russell Westbrook, I always like if I don't slow
always say
down when I
Westbrook?
say, yeah. Ooh, no. Listen, I love him after playing for the Nuggets. I understand why everybody loves that man. He's a freaking dog.
Yeah, I don't
So-
mind Russell. He's fine. He gets a lot of hate just because it's easy to bag on him, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know why though, because he's such a good dude.
Yeah, like
So-
I had no problems with him. And then the NFC North, Caleb Williams has not been looking good.
Thought they said he was
No.
looking good.
He hasn't been looking good in practice. Like, did you see him throwing a tantrum when he couldn't hit the targets from like 5 foot out or 5 yards out?
No.
Dude, he whiffed on every one of those little square targets they throw the ball into.
Uh-huh.
He was like, he got crazy pissed. I was like, okay, all right. So that's fun. That's a good time.
Listen, let me tell you my take on Caleb Williams. I think he's gay and doesn't want to admit it.
I think so too.
I think he's, and that's not giving hate or anything, but the
No.
dude, he says he's not interested in girls. He's never been interested in girls. Like, cries with his mom. Like, dude, it's cool. He could be as gay as he wants, but I think he's struggling with that, honestly. It's just like
His
you could cut
identity.
that out.
He's struggling with his identity.
Yeah, I think, don't you agree? Like, I agree if you cut that out because it's such a hot take, but I think, like, dude, whatever.
I'll
Like,
clip it up.
yeah. Don't
We're
you
gonna
think
clip it
though?
up. I mean, just because like
yeah, like,
he paints his
it's one
nails. He does a lot of effeminate stuff. Because
Yeah,
didn't he
and
give like the offensive line like
manicures,
bags? Oh yeah, manicures for Christmas. Yeah,
for their Christmas.
mani pedis. My bad. Something like that. It was one of the two, right?
Yeah, and like, dude, you could be as gay as you want. I just think he doesn't. I don't think he thinks he'll be accepted by coming out of the closet, and that's his freaking issue. Because he's just like, there's something there. Like, what is wrong with you? You know, you don't understand. Understand what? Like, that's my take on Caleb Williams.
Because like my take on Caleb Williams is this is the year. Like you find out what you got. Because
Yeah,
really, if he doesn't work with Ben Johnson,
yeah, it's over.
it's not gonna work. Like you're gonna be looking for a quarterback next year if it doesn't work.
Yeah,
And really,
boy,
Arch Manning's not coming out next year. It's the year after.
the Bears know how to ruin a fucking quarterback, don't they?
Good Lord. I would like to see the Bears have a quarterback. I really would.
Yeah, me too.
And even the Vikings are having a hard time screwing that up. And they're like, we could just throw somebody in there and we're gonna do fine. And they do, and that's how it happens. You're like, okay, strange, but it works.
You know what's crazy is, dude, how smart George Patton is. You look at what he's done with the Broncos, and then you
I
think
mean,
like,
he did do the Russell Wilson contract, so you got to kind of.
but we fixed it.
Like,
It was
yeah,
like
I'm just
it's
saying we can scoop praise, but we're still throwing a little sugar in that salt. You know what I mean?
salt and that sugar. You mean?
No, I do it the opposite way. You know that.
No, you remember the coffee? No, I absolutely. I'm such a man. I put salt in my coffee. Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean, outside of the Russell Wilson contract, but Nick Bonito at 64, like he saw him.
I mean,
He traded Draymond Jones for Zach Allen, right? I mean,
Oh,
they
you're
didn't
talking
trade,
about
but
George
Patton?
Payton,
yeah,
Peyton Patton. Yeah, I
whatever.
think he's done great.
dude, he's amazing. He is like sharp.
Like you
Every
said,
move
aside
he makes.
from Russell Wilson,
See?
Yeah, Pookie
like that
Williams,
was
Dude, he was a beast, and then he blew out his
until he
ACL,
hurt
and
himself,
that was
he
it.
was a beast. Just the guys he finds, you're like, what
yeah.
the? How did he do this? How did he? And he just keeps getting them right.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of Pookie Williams, he's going to be RB1 for the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are in my bottom 5.
yes,
I
agree
don't
with
know. They
that.
still got Dak is still statistically.
I think they're going to be
Decent.
in shootouts all year because they haven't resolved the Micah Parsons thing.
Micah Parsons said he just doesn't want to play there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
And that,
You know,
dude, if
you
he
know where
doesn't
he
want
said
to
he
play
wants to
there,
play?
and that domino drops, that's bad.
Do you know where he says he really wants to play?
I think that was fake. I think the Denver thing was fake because they had one for every team.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I don't think we trade for Micah Parsons, even if he did want to play
No.
for us. Because who would
And
you?
like I said last
Yeah.
week,
Who are you going to get rid of, and how much it's going to cost you?
Exactly. The
Yeah.
cost for Micah Parsons is too high. The only people that would be willing to pay are the Cowboys. That's it.
I don't
Because like I'm trying to
necessarily.
separate like your top 5 and bottom top 5, and really I'm going Saints, Cowboys, bottom.
I don't agree with the Raiders' take. I don't think they're. Pete Carroll's not. I mean, Pete Carroll's a good coach.
I've never
I'm
liked
telling
Pete
you,
Carroll.
the AFC West is going to be a hard division.
Yeah,
It's going to be like the North.
It is. Listen. They got Geno Smith, who is a serviceable quarterback. I would rank him right up there with Rich Gannon.
I would put him
lose.
closer to Sam Darnold than Rich Gannon because does he ever have a lot of winning seasons?
Like Geno will give you those games where you're like, where did that come from, Geno? And then he'll give you those games where you're like,
and then you're like, oh,
where
Geno.
did that come from, Geno?
There he is.
There you are.
And I
Well,
think
I
we're
found
going to get
him.
more of those games than we are the other games because it's the
Yeah.
fucking Raiders.
And I'm trying. They play the last place schedule, which really helps them. That's why I
They
can't
play
put them in
that.
bottom 5.
And they still have the premier tight end in
Brock
Bowers. Yeah. And he may have lost more hair, so he's probably more mature now. I'm just glad his hairline is worse than mine. Yeah, I don't.
There's something else to be excited about.
Because you got like so bottom 3 right now are like Cowboys, Saints, Browns for me. Like the other 2, I don't know. I'm still trying to watch these preseason games that nobody's playing starters.
Yeah,
like the Broncos. The Broncos aren't playing their starters in this game. I was like, you bastards.
Since they did the 17-game season, it just fucked everything up, man.
Yeah, but I don't have a whole lot. Like Shedeur should start. He won't. It'll be Flacco.
He will eventually. I think by week 3 or 4.
I don't know. Their schedule looks like horribly tough. Like, let's see, pull this up. So they got Bengals, Ravens, Packers, Lions, Vikings, Steelers. That's their first 5 games. And then they get the Dolphins, okay. And then the Patriots, that's probably going to be a tough one. And then the Jets, okay. And then you got the Ravens, that's tough. And then the Raiders,
That's
who,
a
you know,
win.
you don't know.
You
That's
don't
a
know.
win.
And then you got the Niners, the Titans. So this is Titans, you know, in
There,
December.
there's one of my worst teams. The
The
Niners.
Titans?
The
Oh,
Niners.
Niners. So then you got
Yeah,
the Titans.
I bet they're
You got
just under
Titans. You
500.
got Titans in December. If Cam Ward is going to be what we expect him to be, he's going to be hitting a stride in December. So that's not a gimme at all. Even though he's a rookie, it's not a gimme.
I like Cam Ward, man. I like
Yeah.
Cam Ward a lot.
And then they got the Bears. Okay. And then they finish with the Bills, the Steelers, and the Bengals. That is not an easy schedule.
Good. No.
Like, where do you
Not bad.
put Shadur in there? Like, do you put him in like against the Dolphins? That's mid-October.
I'd put him in against the Packers. That's where I'd start him.
Like week 3?
Yeah.
See what you got?
The other
Like,
guys
when you
aren't
know-
good.
That's
Like,
it. That's if Flacco's looking bad. If Flacco's
I was
looking
gonna
bad,
say,
then you have
again,
to. But if he's looking
Flacco-
decent, what do you do?
Flacco is like Aaron Rodgers. He's old. Sooner or later, Father Time is undefeated.
Joe Flacco has never been a great quarterback. He's been, like you said, a Rich Gannon. Is
Yeah,
With
where
the
I
strong
would say
arm.
Flacco is.
Yeah, Rich
What
Gannon had
is
a
strong arm?
spectacular
Strong
year.
arm.
Yeah. Gannon did not
But,
have a arm. Like
No.
Joe Flacco can throw that ball like he's got a strong
Yeah, oh, yeah,
arm.
he can-
And he's been a good quarterback throughout his career. He
Right.
won,
The only
he
question
did
you ask
good.
is why didn't Cleveland bring him back last year?
Because he's lost. You saw it when he was with the Broncos. He lost. Like, he's not what he
Yeah.
used to be.
Because like he did really good for Cleveland, and then last year he's playing for the Colts.
Yeah, they're like, no. So I think
Yeah,
Shadur will be the way to go.
yeah, and like they're gonna let that boy get killed. That's terrible.
Matt Ryan.
But-
Matt Ryan is another one that has that freaking just super strong arm. Can freaking air it out. Old Matty Ice.
Yeah, but Matty Ice, he was just bad at decision making in
Yeah.
like the most pivotal times. Like he'd have great games, great seasons, and then you're like, dude, what are you doing?
I still can't
You
believe
have them
they
down
never won
28 to
a Super
3.
Bowl.
You need a field goal.
Blows my mind they never won a Super Bowl.
No,
Yeah, me too.
and they should have.
They definitely should have beat the Patriots when they're up 28-3.
Oh, they did beat the Patriots. Like, they beat the fuck out of the Patriots.
Yeah, and then they
let-
got cocky.
Let the Patriots beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, that was the most maddening Super Bowl ever.
Dude, it
28-3.
The memes that were flying out, you know, they had Bill Belichick, you know, the one that said,
Yeah.
"Oh, when you stole the wrong playbook," and they had them all frustrated on the sideline. It was great.
That was what Patrick Mahomes said. The Patriots did it. They're down 28-3. We could do it.
Oh, you can't.
No, you can't.
Mm-mm.
No, you can't, Patty. No,
That's the
you
difference
can't,
in,
Pat.
like, the Falcons just weren't prepared for that second half.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Nick
what
Sirianni
the fuck happened?
I love Nick Sirianni. I think he is such a good coach. So
Yeah, he got a lot of shit. Like he had a Dan Campbell type press conference just without the kneecap biting, and everyone's like, I don't know. You know, it was one of those. But so
What you
anyway,
looking for?
just to wrap us up, the NBA televised games. Did you see this list? They came out with how many games are going to be televised
that made
per,
me happy.
per team. The Thunder have 34.
Yeah.
How
I mean,
many
you
did
gotta
the Nuggets?
expect that.
But, like, how many did the Nuggets have the year after they won the championship? I don't remember 34 games
29?
on. Yeah. Like,
I
you
think it was
win the
29.
championship, you should be naturally televised
TV.
more often. I agree.
Here's what I think. The league is looking for a player to be the face of the league. They want it to be SGA, and that's fine. They don't want some slow white guy to be the face of the league, even though
Well, they wanted it to
should
be Anthony Edwards,
Edwards.
and then
Yeah.
Anthony
He said
Edwards
no.
don't want that. You don't want that smoke.
yeah.
He's like,
He's too busy doing paternity tests.
I mean,
Well, here's the thing. They
there's
don't
got to be
even
some to
need
occupy your time.
they don't need a face of the league.
They just
I
need
don't
the
know why
league.
they-
That's the problem.
They just need the
Right.
league. That's what you need.
Well, because
You need good
they're
games.
sweating LeBron. It all comes down to
Like-
LeBron. They're like, oh, once LeBron leaves, what do we got? Because the Lakers
put
still
out-
have
you put out a
34.
better
Dude, the
product.
Lakers still have 34 televised games.
Like, I would
The
worry
Lakers
more
have
about
30
a better product.
Yeah,
They
Lakers
have
have 34
Doncic.
televised games.
They have Doncic. They're the Lakers, so that makes sense. That's like, you know, like the Lakers are like fucking the Yankees, right? Like people just love them, or they hate them, and that's me. Both
Yeah,
of them.
this
I
whole
hate these
face of the
guys.
league thing, like, I hate when they do it with any sport. Like, you don't need somebody to be the face of the league. You
Yeah,
just put out
so
good
you're-
products. That's all you need to do.
So there's 4 teams with 34 games: the Lakers, the Warriors, the Knicks, and the Thunder.
The Knicks, well, the Knicks are the same thing. I mean,
Big market.
Big market.
Sans winning the title. Let me preface. The Knicks are the same thing as the Lakers and the Yankees, but the Knicks don't win titles ever. They're
And
terrible.
then, so like, they dropped the Celtics off of there because of Jason Tatum getting hurt. They probably would have had more televised games, but Jason Tatum won't play next year. Where's
Yeah.
Indiana?
Yeah,
Halliburton's hurt. You know what I mean?
you can't argue Golden State. They've been a premier team for.
Well, yeah, Steph, dude.
It's
As long as
Steph
Steph's in
Curry.
there, you're good.
Yeah, so I don't really disagree with the way it went. Like, if you're going for viewership, that's what's going to get it for you, right?
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, I don't like watching the Thunder play ball. I
No,
don't
it's
like
not
their brand of
entertaining.
basketball. No.
I bet my buddy that the Nuggets would be in the Western Conference Finals already.
I
What do you
mean,
guys think?
see how they
I
come
mean, if-
together, stay healthy.
Yeah. If this team stays healthy and they play like we think we're gonna play, they should.
You need to get Jamal Murray. You need to sit down and tell the motherfucker.
We need
You be
to
in
beat
basketball shape.
Minnesota.
Game 1. Like, there's no fucking working your way up to getting
Don't work
to where
into
you
it.
should be.
Right?
Like, you need to be ready.
You're not Zeke Elliott.
Yeah, yeah, wearing your fucking crop top fucking shirt, walking around with your fat gut hanging out. Like,
he's gonna get into
come
playing
on, man.
shape.
Get in
Gary-
game shape and go to the fucking game, win enough games, and play to where they could get that number 1 seed and they could rest.
Gary, can you wear a crop top on here for me, please?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to make you guys like it turn into something totally different if we did that. You guys
Yeah,
would be in awe.
This would be a really weird podcast.
Vic would be
Please,
drooling
Gary.
like it'd be like Vic watching the Sam Darnold pictures. He'd be just like, oh, yeah, we don't want to do that.
You know what? You're such a hater, man. All I was asking if you wear a crop top for one podcast, and you just. I don't even know why. I don't know why you are that way, Gary.
Vic would put the phone on the bed and sit in the cuck chair.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Give us
I don't
another
like
peek
either
of
one
that
of you.
cuck chair real quick while we're here, though.
Uh,
Oh, there she is.
There it is.
The shame that has been in that chair that nobody knows
Oh.
about.
Like, what?
Is
the
that
fuck?
seat crunchy? Is it a crunchy seat?
It's not the crunchy seat. I haven't gone to that seat because, well, that's just
You know what
not my
happens in
style.
that seat.
Like, you see those videos, like, there's videos all the time, cuck chair of the week on TikTok, you know? And you see
I've
some
never
of them,
seen
you're like,
those
no.
videos.
You're like, that's just a normal motel chair. Like, they have a chair at the desk, people do their work. That chair in your room is an absolute cuck chair. It's pointed at the bed. No reason for
Nope.
that. There's no table around it to work on.
He's got the cushion oddly indented. You're like, strange.
Yeah,
You can
that's
see the
that's
tears.
not.
You can see the tears rolling down each side.
It's
Yeah,
a
that is
stain.
clear.
You're like,
That's
is that-
clearly there for one reason and one reason only.
The manager of this hotel is a creep, basically.
Sounds right.
Where's
Oh,
the cut
shit.
chair? I can't even believe you brought it out. What a way to end the fucking podcast, Gary. Good job.
Oh, we
That's
had to see
perfect.
it one more time.
That's how we exit.
Yeah, well, we're talking about crop tops and cup chairs.
If you've hung around this long, it's worth it. Pay it off.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget
if you
though,
made
guys,
it to the-
that these views, the views expressed were ours and ours alone, though, right? Like,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
they're for entertainment
Entertainment
purposes only.
purposes.
like a cuck
We
chair.
forgot
The
to
people
talk
that
about-
sit there are generally entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
You got to put a picture of Maximus over there on the chair.
Oh, fuck.
No, just put the thumb above the bed and be like, move it however you feel.
Yeah.
How you
Oh,
feeling about
Lord.
this?
That was way to end the podcast, Gary.
Right.
I don't even. Where do you go from there?
And then that brings us to our sponsor. No.
You need energy.
You need energy to stay awake while you're
Yeah.
sitting in the chair?
feeling a little drowsy? Dropping out in that chair, are you?
Oh Lord, that was horrible.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. I'm Gary. That's Vic. Daryl. We'll see you next time on the next 4 quarters. You like
Yeah,
what we
and
did?
as
Let
always,
us
like,
know.
follow,
If not,
subscribe.
let us know.
All
Thanks.
right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
With laughter and stories, it's our holiday. From old memories to new jokes, we're ready to deal. Life's a wacky game.